YouTube channel. My name is Ella, and today I'm going to be doing a what's in my backpack for the 2025-2026 school year, sophomore year edition, because I'm going to be a sophomore. So yeah, without further ado, let's get into the video. Okay, so I'm going to be a sophomore, and all my class of 2028 gang, comment down below. And this is my backpack. It's the same one from last year. It's the Hustle 5.0, and it's really good, you know. It has a lot of storage, and I washed it because she was a little crusty, so I had to wash her, but now she's all clean, you know, and I highly recommend this backpack. It's affordable. It's like $40 and has a lot of storage, and it's very good for high schoolers. Okay, so I have a little bit of embellishments on the front, so I'm just going to go over that and what I have. So I have a claw clip on the front right here. It's just a black claw clip from Target, in case you ever want to put your hair up. And then I have these two things. I made this in sewing. I just have a Carmex in here, which are really good. And I made this chapstick holder up in sewing, and then I made this little jellyfish in fashion design last year. So yeah, they're really cute. And then in these side pockets, I just have my calculator, and then I have some earbuds, like wired earbuds as well for like standardized testing. And then in this pocket, my Owala will go in here, my black Owala that I also got last year from Target, but it's downstairs right now, so. But it will go in there, so just envision it right there. Okay, now let's get on to the actual, like, what's in my backpack. So in the first pocket, there's a lot of things. So that's my pencil case. So there's the laptop sleeve, which my Chromebook will go in there, but my school, we don't have our Chromebooks yet. So I'll probably get that mid-August. So just imagine a Chromebook being in there. Okay, so I have these two binders. This one is for Spanish, and I just have some dividers. Everything in here is from Target. Most of it's from Target, maybe Amazon, but these are all from Target, and I just have some plain loose leaf paper in here. And this binder is so cute, and it has like this gold little rings, and I just think it's so cute, like this little pink spots. And then I also have this just binder for math, because math I had a lot of stuff in last year. And I have like quad ruled paper, and I just have my math packet, summer packet for geometry. Yeah, I'm taking geometry, so this is for math. And then the next thing that I have in my backpack is I have a bunch of folders. So I have this folder for chemistry, and then this notebook for chemistry. This is a 5-star notebook for chemistry. It's just a one subject, and it has a folder in it as well, so I can use that. And it has like this really cute like marble pattern, which I really like. And then for history, I have this green folder because history is green indeed. And this, again, this pink marble 5-star notebook, which I think is going to be really good because I'm taking honors, which is and also it's history. So when you combine honors and history, it's going to probably be a lot of notes. And I like taking handwritten notes, so this is going to come in handy, and there's a lot of space on each page to write. And again, it has the folder too. So this is going to be coming really handy for history. And then I have this folder for English. Now English, I actually had a lot of papers in my folder for English last year, but we never really used the notebooks that we had. And history in English is blue, in case you didn't know. So yeah, this is for English last year. I'm using it again. And I recently, just today, I got this college rule notebook for English because I feel like composition notebook, because I feel like English teachers always want like composition notebooks. I don't know why they always want them though, but they always want a composition notebook. So I got one just in case. And then I just have this extra white folder, which just has there's this paper from biology. I don't know why I have that in there, just for like nutrition and wellness if I get into that class. And then I have some extra just loose leaf paper in here. And now I have my pencil case, which this is from Amazon. I got it like 2 years ago in 7th or 8th grade, and I never really used it. But now I'm going to use it again this year because I had a different one last year. But I'm going to use it again now this year, so I'm going to give like a little in-depth tour of what I got in here. So in this pocket, I have the Pilot G7 pens in purple, black, blue, red, and green. These are my favorite pens. They write really smooth. They make my handwriting look really good. And I also have lead for my mechanical pencils, which I have all the different types of lead, like for 0.9, 0.7, 0.5, even though I only have 0.5 in here. But that's just because in case other kids like have 0.9 or 0.5, I can give them lead if they need lead. And then in this pocket, I have one of those high polymer erasers, which are the best erasers. They're really good. They get rid of all like the ghosts and all that. And then I have a paper clip in there as well. And then in this middle pocket, I have a lot of stuff in here. So I have a mini stapler because you never know when you need a stapler. And whenever like the teacher, like when you need a staple in class, there's always a long line for the teacher stapler. So it's just best to have your own staple. And then I have some whiteout because if you take notes in pen, which I sometimes do, but mostly they're in pencil, and you make a mistake, you're going to need some whiteout to correct it. And I also have a glue stick. It's like one of those things like you don't think you're going to need in high school, but sometimes there's those rare occasions where you do actually need one. And I also have a Sharpie, same thing. Oops. Same thing also. Again, sometimes you don't think you're going to need it, but you end up needing it. So it's just better to be safe than sorry. And then I also have one of these Bic. You know, I'm pretty sure everyone and their mama has seen these pens before. So just, you know, they write really smoothly though. So they write really good. And I also have these other ones from Mr. Pen, in case you guys don't know what that brand is. And I also have these they're the highlighters that Mr. Pen makes. And they're like these really like nice aesthetic highlighters. And they're very affordable too. Because mild liners, I know everyone and their mom has those mild liners, which they're good highlighters, but they dry out really quickly. These ones are very good, and these are like little fine tip, you know, so like they're really good for note taking, and they make your handwriting look really good. So you should definitely get these, you know, they're like, and I like the feel of these ones. They write really good. They're no mild liners, but I recommend these if you're like looking for highlighters and you're like on a budget. Now I know it's kind of hard to believe, I have more pens in here. I have these really good like Japanese like jelly roll pens. That's what like they're called on the thing. But these pens are really good. They're like sparkling whenever like you write with them, and they write really smooth. The ink is really good. My sister gave this to me. I don't know like where you get them from, but I'm sure like if someone comment down below if like you know where these are from, that's like what it looks like. But if someone knows where they're from, comment down below and help us out. Anyway, so now and then in this pocket I just have a bunch of mechanical pencils. So like the pastel mechanical pencils. They're really cute. And they're 0.7, like I've mentioned. And I love them so much. There's 8 of them. And then in this bottom pocket, it's like the secret. Well, not the secret anymore, but you know. I have scissors, because again, you never know. I have big post-it notes. And then I have these 3 like little post-it notes. Because I feel like when I take notes, the big post-it notes are way too big. And like I don't need that much. So I just have like these like little post-it notes. Oops. And I got a 6-pack, but I just have 3 of them, the blue, pink, and purple. And then I have a protractor for geometry. And that's all for my pencil case. If you want it, it's really cute lilac color. It's on Amazon. I don't really know the exact name of it, but it's from Amazon. That's like the name. And then that's all for my first pouch. Oh, and this is my planner. I got one for 2025-2026. It's just a black 5-star planner. But this one is for 2024-2025. But it goes all the way till December 2025. So I'm just going to keep on using it like a pilot pen. I'm just going to keep on using it because there's no point in like getting rid of it because it still has months I can use for 2025. So y'all, this is future me editing. So I'm actually going to end up using that 5-star planner the entire year because I realized that 5-star planner does not go all the way to the end of the year of 2026, but instead only goes to June 2026. So I feel like it would be a waste if I only used it for 6 months, like January 2026 to June 2026. So that's why I'm just going to use it the entire year, and I'm not going to get rid of the other one that I mentioned, but I'm just, you know, I'm going to keep it on the DL. Anyway, now in the second pocket, it's kind of like my emergency pocket, but I have in here, this is like a first aid kit. It's for my dad. It has like his company on it, so I just cover it with my hand, but it has like band-aids and gauze in it, so that's good in case you get like a cut. And then in this pocket, I don't really want to take them out, but I just have a bunch of post-it cards, index cards. Most of them, I got these ones today, and then my sister gave these ones to me. They're like yellow, green, and blue. No, yellow, green, and orange. And then white, just full post-it cards, because I love post-it cards for studying. They're my favorite way to study. Like for flashcards, whatever, if you have to memorize anything. And now I have my emergency kit, so I'm going to go give you guys an in-depth tutorial. Like, not tutorial, but like tour of what's inside of here. First of all, I don't know where I got this pencil case from. Not pencil case, this bag from. It's really cute though. It has like this gold zipper and it's hot pink. I don't know where I got it from though, but I'm pretty sure someone can find it. So yeah. She is jammed full. First thing I have in here is a wipe from United Airlines, because you never know. You don't want to have dirty hands, especially before lunch, you know. And I also have, excuse me. I also have this Touchland hand sanitizer. It's the rainwater scent, and it smells really good and like refreshing and fresh. I love it a lot. And I'm super happy that I got this because it's the Time to Go pen. This was the last one they had in stock, so I'm guessing everyone must have been getting them for their emergency kits. So, but I got it, and I've heard good things about it, so we're gonna try it out and get a stain on our shirt and try it out. I also got some tissues because like sometimes your nose is running at school and you need to obviously wipe it, especially during the winter when you get allergies or like a runny nose. I get major runny noses, so these come in handy. I also have some Batiste dry shampoo because sometimes your hair is looking mad greasy, like you can roast a rotisserie chicken on it, you know? So that's why we need some of this, girls. We need some of this. Again, we also need some hand cream. This is the Vanilla Buttercream Bath & Body Works hand cream. It smells like vanilla buttercream. It smells like I'm just lathering buttercream on my hands. Definitely need a hand cream. I also got some Soda Chanel 62. This is my favorite. I think you need any type of perfume because I also have the roll-on perfume. Like sometimes we can feel a little uncomfortable when we're spraying it because it might get in people's faces or people might get annoyed. So if you don't want a spray bottle, get a roller bottle and you can just roll it on like your pressure points and you'll still smell good without causing the same disruptance effects, you know. And another thing for all the girls out there, definitely need some feminine hygiene products. I'm personally a pad girly, but I only have tampons in case, like another girl who likes tampons, like they use them, and it's their time of the month, and they don't have it, I can give it to them. So, be a girl's girl, be a girl's girl. I also have some deodorant because we cannot be caught stinking, we cannot be caught lacking or stinking at school. We have to always have deodorant. There are some people who need deodorant, so, you know, Dove is the best. It's cucumber scented, real fresh, real refreshing, smells real good, so. Get yourself some deodorant. And I also have a Vaseline. And on the same topic of lip care products, I also have a e.l.f. Squeeze Me Lip Balm and Vanilla Frosting. I've had this since 8th grade, and it hasn't run out because I don't use it that much. I also have the Kosa's Wet Lip Oil. My grandma gave this to me, and it makes my lips look real good. Like, you know, if I want like a lip oil, you know, my lips to look a little color pigmented, you have Kosa's. So these are all really good products. This is really good for like, I'm a Vaseline girly. There's always the Aquaphors. I'm a Vaseline. Comment down below if you're a Vaseline girly. Yeah, Vaseline, superior. I love this cocoa butter scented. I also have some underwear, but I'm not going to show those. But in case, like, you know, you get your period unexpectedly, it's good to have them. But I also have a microfiber cloth for my glasses, my blue light glasses. They're not real, they're blue light, but sometimes they get dirty. I don't really use it that much because typically I just use my shirt, but it's there just in case. I also have a little mirror, you know, it's just kind of in case you have to do like your mascara or makeup, which I have mascara in my bag, so we'll get to that soon now. And then if you, like with the whole mascara thing, if you wear mascara, definitely get some Q-tips and like you bring it to school and like you retouch up at school and you do your bottom lashes, definitely get some Q-tips so you can clean up your under eye because personally I don't like to have mascara on my under eye, so Q-tips are always a must for me. And that is everything in my emergency kit. I have a lot of lip care products. I'm just realizing that now. But hey, you can never have too many. So that was my emergency kit tour. That took me a while to close up, but she's done. I hope this gives you guys some inspiration about what to put in your emergency kits. Oh, and before I put that in, the last thing I have in here are some dryer sheets. And you may ask me, Ella, why are you putting dryer sheets in your bag? Well, here's a little tip for you. If your hair gets like staticky, like where like it just gets all over the place, like that kind of, take a dryer sheet, rub it all over your hair, just like manically, like rub it all over your hair, and it will go down, and it'll be much better, like this, like how it is now. It really works, y'all. It really works. So keep a couple dryer sheets in your bag. My teacher, my sewing teacher, you know who you are if you're watching this, she actually hooked me onto this. So thank you, sewing teacher. You know who you are. She's my favorite teacher of all time, y'all. She's my favorite teacher. So thank her for this, not me. I don't use them that often, only really in emergencies, so I just put it in the bottom of my bag and then I put my emergency kit on top. And that is my middle pocket. Anyway, and now we have the last pocket over here, which is just like it's like my little pouch. So I have my mascara, the Lash Princess by Essence. This is a really good mascara, y'all. I really like this, and it's really cheap too. I also have my wallet. This is from Marshall's, so I don't know if you can really get it anymore, but it's like Juicy Couture from Marshall's. And I have my student ID. Oh, I look chopped in that picture. I look chopped. And I just have like my debit card, and I have my like a couple gift cards, and then I have some cash. Because I don't really know when I'm gonna really need cash. I mean, really only to buy lunch. And then I have some gum. I just got this today actually. The 5 gum peppermint is really good. It's my favorite. I used to get spearmint all the time, but I just needed a change, so I got 5 gum. I chew like 2 pieces of gum a day, so yeah. So that just goes all in there. Yeah, this whole like pocket is like my messiest pocket because it's filled with gum wrappers, and my AirPods will go in there too. So that's that pocket. Well, that's pretty much it, y'all, for the backpack tour. What's my backpack 2025-2026. I'm gonna do a get ready with me for the first day of school. That'll be in 3 weeks though, because I don't start till August 25th. And I'm also going to do comment down below, guys. I go to theater camp next week. Like, it's at my school. So comment down below if you guys want a vlog for like my theater camp, because I'll be happy to do that for you guys if you want to. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please, like, subscribe, do all that, if you want to. Obviously, I'm not forcing you to, but hope you enjoyed that. I hope it, motivated you guys to, I hope it, inspired you guys a little bit, with what to put in your backpacks. And if you're an incoming freshman, class of 2029, I wish you the best. Have a great day. Remember that God loves you, and have an amazing day. Bye.